Hello everyone, Sam here with Windy City Production. Hopefully all is well. I'm putting this very video together for, yes, all of our 2022 couples. We are so very excited for this new year. It's already off to a great start. For your convenience, I've included all the video's topics down below, timestamps, so feel free to jump around to the relevant parts that matter most to you. However, I do encourage investing a few minutes to watch it fully through. With that said, a quick overview of what I'm going to be talking about. Most importantly, what are the next steps leading up to the big day? I want to make sure I tackle that so we're all on the very same page. In addition to that, I'm very excited to share, of course, our free available bonuses, including our most recently dropped $10,000 Cinema Awards. More on that in a minute. So let's dig in. Your next steps. So what are your next steps? Obviously leading up to the big day. As we approach your big day, what we'd love for you to do is, yes, schedule your final meeting. You want to do so about 3 to 6 weeks from the big day as far as when that meeting should be. And you can schedule it in a few ways. One being that Google Calendar invite. You can do it through there. 2, your confirmation of deposit email will also have a hyperlink through it. And 3, you can do it through our website. We actually have a current clients page that you can certainly do it through as well. Before we meet up for our final meeting, we'd love for you, of course, to complete your questionnaire, right? So you can also access that questionnaire through basically the same 3 means, either Google Calendar invite, your confirmation of deposit email, and yes, once again, through our current client's website page. Do your best to your ability to kind of fill out that questionnaire, but please don't sweat it. It's totally good. As we meet up for your final meeting, we're really going to make sure that we fully pick your mind, understand your vision, and really help dial in your timeline to maximize your vision. So anything that you're not able to quite fill out on that questionnaire, once again, don't sweat it. We're going to walk you through it and make sure that we leave no stones unturned for you. So yes, schedule the final meeting, make sure you have the questionnaire done, and then at that point, after the final meeting, we're pretty much just waiting for the big day, right? After the big day happens, we immediately move into editing mode for you. Upon your final payment and our completed edits, your photos and videos will be delivered. As a friendly reminder, just to help everyone out here as far as expectations go, all Katie and Sam packages, once again, we've guaranteed them in 14 days or less. We've done that for years and we're continuing that. With our associate packages to help everyone out, you can expect anywhere from 4 to 8 weeks. That's the range that you'd be looking for. Your final payment, of course, can be made in various ways as well. All outlined, of course, once again, in your Google Calendar invite, your contract email, not your confirmation deposit, but contract email, and through our current clients page on our website. So once again, we're really trying to make it easy for people to have the ability to schedule these meetings, schedule their payments, and really give you guys those tools. They've always been there, but I just want to clarify and make sure that we don't have any misunderstandings going into this year, because we really want this year to go as streamlined as possible for you guys. Now for the fun stuff, the free bonuses. You can find a detailed list of our free bonuses via our website, of course. The newest addition to the free bonuses is our year-end awards, right? Look, over the past 3 years, I've made a few of the following promises. 1, COVID. Any cancellations due to COVID would be fully refunded, and we lived up to it 100%. 2, free wedding albums. Yes, all photo clients for the year 2020 and 2021, we wanted to hook it up. So we literally gave everyone free wedding albums, and we've lived up to that as well. We have the receipts and timestamps and everything for everyone. Now that those chapters have officially closed, and good riddance COVID, I think we can all agree on that, it's time to change things up a little bit. I want to take our videos and photos, of course, to a whole new level, right? And I've had some time to think on this. To help incentivize that, I'll be awarding a total of $10,000 to what I'm coining our Cinema Awards, our year-end Cinema Awards. So let's dig into the details a little. Some important notes to keep in mind. 1, yes, I'm sure someone will end up pissed off in some way, shape, or form, right? We've literally had a few people pissed off. I know it's very few. Everyone else has pretty much been elated, which is awesome. But yeah, there's been a very few people who were pissed off about the free wedding albums, right? That we hooked everyone up with. Unfortunately, I can't control, once again, when we received them. COVID affected a lot of places. Our albums are handmade in Portugal. Yes, I have the emails, I can confirm. They got stuck at customs many times. It was a disaster. Either way, they have been here. And the crazy thing is I think I've shot 4 emails out to some people, and they're still sitting here. So I'm looking forward to getting these in your hands. Either way, I totally get it. It's kind of crazy to think about. Long story short, I couldn't control when we received them due to the essential logistical nightmares of COVID, right? And of course, there was, I think, one person who complained about the design. They wanted personally to design it themselves and re-edit the design of the album. But back to kind of the logistical nightmare, I couldn't imagine now shooting, like I said, so many emails to people and them not coming still to pick up the album. Like, we would have gotten bottlenecked so badly if we allowed everyone to design and redesign their albums. Like, it's just, that's a big undertaking as far as that goes. And to get these out here, we had to do what we had to do to get those in. So yes, we used our 10 years professional experience to create the best album humanly possible, right? For these people. And they were phenomenally handcrafted, beautifully designed albums. And the mass majority of people were elated to find out that they got a free wedding album. Many people didn't even know, and they loved it. And it was an incredible gift, and we enjoyed giving them away. Long story short, the point is, these were free gifted albums, right? And I would be willing to note that we're probably the only company that gave away a free wedding album with every single photo package for the last 2 years. Moving forward, I want to remind everyone, it was a gift, and that was our true intention. But that brings up the point, and like I said, I know there's a little bit of sour taste just for a few of these albums where it was almost as if it was expected. And the frustrating part is, I don't know if you've ever in life gone to a point where you went to give a gift to someone and they expected it. It just loses the lure of a gift, right? And it's not a good feeling, right? So either way, will we be doing free wedding albums this year? Look, all I'm going to say is this. We're only committing to what's in the contracted agreement. That's it. Should I want to go above and beyond and hook some people up with wedding albums? Maybe I will, maybe I won't. I'll keep you on your toes. But that's on me. It's a gift, guys. I want people to consider that and remember that. But it's really important that I want to strike that because, like I said, I don't want any misunderstandings going into this year, and I want this to be our best year yet. So I'm really working hard to make sure that we're all on the same page moving forward. I know a long tangent, but someone's going to ultimately, from my history of watching what happened with the wedding album, someone's going to come through and say the words were rigged or timeline-wise that it excluded certain people, which, as far as the timeline goes, I agree that is definitely a possibility. It's a gift, guys. Once again, I don't have to do this. It's not in your contract. This is us trying to, once again, have some fun and ultimately help inspire our videos to be even better, our videos and photos, and that's really important to us. So you don't have to participate, but if you want to, I think you're going to have a lot of fun. So with that said, let's just jump into it, right? So this is the way it's going to work, and some details still need to be worked out. But essentially, for all of our video clients, we're hoping to make some extraordinary videos. And come the end of December, our team is going to essentially be nominating some of our favorite weddings for this award, right? And think about it this way, there's going to be a few categories, right? So it's not just one overall award where someone wins 10,000, like it's broken up into categories. The total is going to be 10,000. All past, present, and future clients will, at the end of the day, come year end, be voting, right? I'll implement that. I'll set it up correctly where it's going to be out of our control. We're essentially going to nominate and let you guys vote on who essentially is going to win that category. I think that's the fairest way to do things. So kind of briefly jumping into these categories. We would love to give $1,500 to the first category for the best letter and or vows. So for any of those couples that really want some epic letters or vows, if you invest the time and the community thinks yours was the best, you were walking away with $1,500. The second category is best toasts. Same thing there. Once again, if you guys are having toasts at your reception, and if the community deems that they were the best, you're walking away with $1,500. Now, I do want to reiterate when it comes to toasts, it's not the length, it's more so the quality. That's going to be something that's really important because remember, we're going to be making cinemas. Like even if they had like this jaw-dropping like 30-minute toast, that's not, it's basically going to be your cinema that's going to be nominated, and as people watch it, they're going to have to, the community's going to have to judge based on what they see in the cinema. Hopefully that makes sense. In addition to that, so for category 3, we have the best reception introductions, right? So yes, if you guys and your bridal party want to get crazy, whoever's got the best reception introductions, you are walking away with $1,500. On to the next category. So we got the 4th one here, best romantic session. Yes, romantics mean the world to us as far as that goes for photo and video. So especially for video, can't stress that enough. If the community believes you have the best romantic session in your cinema, you're taking home $2,000. And then the next 2 categories are available for both photo and video, okay? So the previous ones were strictly for video. These last 2 are also available to, of course, our photo clients, all right? And that one would be, the first of the 2 would be our best edited cinema or photo gallery initial viewing reaction. So what we'd love for you to do if you want to participate in this is, as you go to view your wedding cinema or photo gallery for the first time, make sure you record it on a smartphone. We want to see your reaction, right? I think there's power to that. I think it's something fun that you are going to look back and say, oh my God, look at that reaction. So go ahead, record it. You're going to need to share it with us. And once again, these details will continue to roll out as far as how best to share it with us. But ultimately, make sure you got it recorded, okay? That's the most important thing. So that initial first time you see it, we'd love to see your specific reaction if you want to participate in this. The community is going to vote once again. Whoever has the best reaction, whether to their photo gallery or video, is going to take it home, right? So for video, we'll be able to, you'll kind of get a bonus video if you're nominated for this, because what we're going to do is, it'll be a picture-in-picture. So when the community sees it, there'll be your video, and then in the smaller corner will be a smaller picture of just your guys' reaction to the video as it plays. Does that kind of make sense? Now on to, of course, our last one. And this is important for future couples, so I really need your help in this one, guys. We're going to be giving away $1,500 to the best post-wedding recommendations, right? Meaning, we just want you to share your knowledge and wisdom with future couples. What was important to you now that your wedding day is past? What wasn't important? How can you help couples? Once again, I'm not looking for like length. Once again, we want quality, right? So really try to distill it down to the best quality possible. And the community, once again, is going to be voting. Whoever offers future couples the best advice or recommendations or insight across the whole wedding industry, that whole experience, is going to take, of course, the last of that, and it would be $1,500 bonus. So this is, once again, going to be our year-end cinema awards. Ideally, we're going to be having this happen right around, either it's going to be leading right up to Christmas or right after Christmas leading up to New Year's Eve. So some of those details we're going to continue to roll out, but I'm committed to this. I have receipts for everything over the last 2 years that I said I'm going to do, and I'm going to do this, and I'm committed to it. We're giving away $10,000 once again. I think it's going to be a blast. We'd love for you guys, if you want to participate in it, you now know the categories. Make sure, once again, you feel comfortable with this. We're excited for this year. You can find these category breakdowns and more details as they roll out, of course, on our website, and you're going to go to windycityproduction.com, free bonuses. And there's some additional free bonuses in there as well that you can take advantage of. And then, of course, before I forget, we also have our current clients page, and that's where, once again, we hyperlinked a bunch of resources to help you. So if you don't find those resources in your Google Calendar or your previous emails, I mean, they're there, but if you don't want to find them there, you can just go to our website and go to the current clients page. Finally, questions and concerns. All right, so out of respect for, of course, your time and ours, please do us a huge favor. Visit our facts page. I'm assuming there's a pretty good chance that you're not the only one that came up with that question. We've probably already addressed that on our facts page. It's a wealth of knowledge. It's rare that someone has a facts page like that. What I'm getting to is, last year we really got bogged down with emails that were very simple, but they take time. Like when you have so many clients and so much that's going on, every minute counts, right? And you know, a lot of the questions were the same questions, and had they visited our facts page, it would have helped us out a ton, and ultimately would have had a better experience for everyone, right? So do us a huge favor. Definitely go to our facts page. If it's not answered there, I'd love to connect with you. I'd love to see how we can help you guys out. The best way to communicate with us moving forward is we're gonna highly recommend essentially schedule a call, right, or a meeting. You can do it in person or you can do it over the phone. Doesn't bother me one way or the other. But the other choke point was obviously, I get a lot of phone calls, and sometimes they're even on the weekend. So we're shooting a wedding, someone calls me and they're like, hey, I want to come in for a meeting. I'm literally trying to shoot a wedding. So yes, I answer the phone, just making sure it's not an emergency. And they're like, oh, it's so-and-so, I want to schedule this meeting. I'm like, this is the worst time to be calling about that. So do us a huge favor. You can really make my life a lot easier by just scheduling it. So you can do it through our website. You could do it through our current clients page. The point is, when it's scheduled, I've never missed a scheduled meeting unless it's like a crazy emergency. I maybe missed one in like whatever years, but of course I'll reach back out. The point is, the beauty of that is, when it's scheduled, I'm not gonna forget it. I literally get a notification saying, hey Sam, at 3 o'clock today you have a phone call with so-and-so, at 5 o'clock you have an in-studio meeting with so-and-so, and you have this flexibility. We've done this for years. I just feel bad because some people continue to shoot us phone calls and emails, and if it's peak wedding season, there's definitely been times where unfortunately things got lost in the noise, and I hate to say that, but that's the reality of it. And I just don't want to lose any important information or communication. I'd want things to run as streamlined as possible for everyone. So do us a huge favor once again. Please make sure you schedule it if possible. That's really gonna make sure we're all on the same page and that we don't miss your questions, whatever it is that you wanna connect with, we don't miss it in the noise. I wanna make sure that I'm there for you guys. Either way, I'm super excited for this year. I know I rambled on. Hopefully you guys found some value in this. Last thing, to help everyone out as well, make sure you follow us on YouTube or of course Facebook. This is where I'm gonna be dropping the year's updates as we go on. This is the easiest way for me to communicate with everyone, is just do a mass video. It just makes my life a little bit easier rather than shoot an email to everyone as far as that goes. So it makes it a little bit easier. Once again, follow us on Facebook or YouTube. Guys, I'm wishing you a great weekend. I got to clock out and get ready for tomorrow's wedding. We've been at it. It never stops. We're so excited. This year's going to be just absolutely insane. We're going to have so much fun with it. I expect our photos and videos to be the best we've ever seen before, and I think they're going to be jaw-dropping. I've heard great things about our past work, and if you think that's good, we're not satisfied. We are more excited than ever before looking at this year and saying it's time to bring the bar even higher. Guys, thank you for tuning in. Have a great day.